Hi everyone, this is Matthew Rhodes and I'm joined by Matlock Town manager Paul Phillips. Paul, bad start to the season, a 2-0 defeat away at Ashton United. Just overall, what your overriding thoughts on the game? What did you think about the performance from the Matlock team this afternoon?
Not good enough. Best team won. We didn't win in the first ball, second balls. Too many players, passengers. We prepared right. Everything was done right. Only started playing when they started flagging after 70 minutes. Just thought we was miles off everything. Reminded me so much of the Bamber Bridge scenario last year where we just went at the races. We didn't do the right things in the right areas. Got beat up on a set piece a couple of times. That's not us. The penalty. Let's not say much about the penalty, but I just thought the best team won. Listen, we can't be hide behind anything. I'm not going to hide behind anything. We weren't good enough. I just told them in there now. We will get beat. I've said that to you as a part and parcel of playing football, but we won't get beat up. And I think we've got beat up today. Liam missing. I think too many players in that dressing room depend on Liam as an outlet to make them a better player. And for me, we're missing him for the next 3 games. So you've got to find a way. I've got to find a way of making sure we're better at doing what we're doing. Last 15 minutes, I think we could have had. I think it was a nailed-on penalty. But listen, like I said before, I'm not going to hide behind the better team won. The better team won. And there was more dynamic with us. They was quicker to the ball, quicker to the seconds, better set pieces. And that's not us. That's not us. We're normally all them things, and we wasn't that today.
Obviously Liam Hughes is a big miss, the captain, and he'll be out for the next 2 games as well through suspension. But how concerning was it in terms of the final third? There didn't seem to be much end product there at all. How big a blow was it that you were missing Liam Hughes today?
Massive. Let's not make excuses. Everyone has people suspended at some time of the year, and we've got to get around it, unfortunately. But we changed the shape at half time, which I think works a little bit better. But again, we're putting balls in the box, and there's not enough guile. There's not enough people willing to get hurt. There's not enough people throwing themselves at the ball. And I seen that in the other box, and that's what I've just said to them. And I said, we'll get beat, but we can't get beat like that. We're better than that, and we've seen that. We know that we're better than that. I think when Jez come on, it gives a little bit more emphasis of going forward, but it's got to be a collective effort. It can't be an individual effort. Like I say, usually Jez. I just feel that as a whole, we're just too many players not at the races and didn't do the things that we're doing right. Well, with the clean sheet, listen, when you got a clean sheet, I think we need to get back to where we are. We're keeping a clean sheet and being hard to beat, and we always seem to score goals. I think we had some good chances today, even though we didn't play well.
Obviously there's a game coming up very soon, first home game of the season against Basford United, which will be another stern test. Do you think after the performance you've seen today you'll be making quite a few changes to the starting lineup for that game?
I can't make quite a few changes. I've not got enough players, and I'm not just going to start throwing people under the bus because I've underperformed for one game. I brought these players in because I know what they can do. Unfortunately, too many players today collectively I've not done that. So I'm not going to start. Listen, we need to get people playing as we know they can play. You've seen it, Matthew. The spectators who turned out in good numbers today have seen it. Unfortunately, we've saved our first game like we did last year, probably our worst performance for 9 or 10 games. But we'll work now. We'll get ourselves in. We'll work Tuesday, making sure, because Batsford's going to be an hard game, a full-time team, good players. I don't know how they've gone on today, but it'll be a tough test. Then we've got Hyde, so for me it's a massive week. We said that to him, but we're just all gutted. We're gutted that we've not got off to a good start. We're gutted that we've put that performance in, but most of all we've got to pick ourselves up, recollect ourselves, and make sure we're ready to go Tuesday night.
Yeah, it's interesting that you mentioned the Bamber Bridge game from the opening day of the micro season that we had last season. So it did have a bit of echoes of that. Can you sort of explain that, or is it a bit baffling to you that after a good pre-season, it kind of, when the real stuff started, you were kind of, some of your players were found wanting there?
I wouldn't say found wanting. I just say, for me, I think that there was too many. Had an off day. I can't put my finger on why we started off bad last year, and I can't do it now. I need to go away, look at the game, look at what we did right. Not many things was right, but what we did wrong as well to put them things right. But I'm not going to start throwing. So it's the first game of a 100 odd point season. We know we've got to pick our performance levels up. We've got to pick ourselves up. But there's good lads in there. They haven't changed while we've been away. We've got to get ourselves back on the arse and make sure that we can push on Tuesday against a very good team who'll ask us a lot of questions.
Okay, well, commiserations today, Philo, but best of luck for the game against Basford on Tuesday.
Thank you.